MTSU has teamed up with Local on 2 for their MTSU on 2 series, and today we're talking about the snacks and meals that we all eat. Red dye number 3 has been banned from our nation's foods since January. This will impact candies, cough syrups, baked goods, and so much more.
Yeah, lots of goods there. Today we are here with the registered dietitian, Sarah. Welcome in.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we're fascinated by this.
I am too.
Tell us what makes this red dye so dangerous.
Okay, well, dangerous is, I want to make sure that consumers and especially parents know that it's not necessarily a danger to their children.
Okay.
But red dye 3 was, the research showed that it caused thyroid tumors in male lab rats, right? So when research shows that it causes cancer in an animal, it is usually taken out of our food supply.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, in 1990, the FDA banned red 3 in our cosmetics, so lipsticks and things, and our topical drugs, but kept it in the food until this year, this January.
Wild.
So manufacturers have until January 2027 to remove it from our food.
Okay. So you went shopping with your son and you picked out a bunch of different items, and she is putting us to the test. Is that correct?
Yes.
So
are you up for it?
Yes, we are.
Oh, we're in, because it's surprising.
Yeah.
It really is. Okay, so Skittles and M&Ms,
Okay.
both of them, which do you think have artificial red dye?
Skittles.
Skittles is what I'm going with also.
Both of those.
Oh, trick question.
That was a trick one. Okay, so now we have wild cherry candy or wild cherry cough drops. Which do you think has artificial red dye?
The candy?
I'm going to go with both.
It's the cough drops.
Oh.
Wow.
So, you know, we've got the flu everywhere right now, right? And lots of coughing children that we're giving these cough drops. The red dye is actually in the cough drop, not in that candy.
Ooh, okay, so what should we do instead?
Yeah.
You are going to want to look for dye-free alternatives, and the Tylenol is kind of a good example of that. It will say dye-free on the label.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so we're moving along. What are we've got?
We've got Quest protein cookies, and we've got fruit cocktail.
I'm going to go with fruit cocktail. That cherry might be something there, huh?
I would imagine this, protein thing.
It's actually, your fruit cocktail is going to have, this actually has red 3.
Oh.
The band, yeah, so they have 2 years to
I wonder
do
what they'll
something
do
with that.
instead. Take the cherry out?
Red 40 is in pretty much everything. So
And that might be next?
What's the difference between 40 and number 3?
So red,
Give us everything.
red dye number 3 is actually iodine based, and red 40 has a totally different chemical structure. Red 3 is the one that's been found to show the tumors in lab rats. Red 40 is the one that has been shown to increase impulsive behaviors in children, ADHD type symptoms in kids. So.
Wow.
Different mechanisms there.
We don't need any more of that at our house then.
So if you have kids that are showing a lot of ADHD type symptoms, you could, try to eliminate some of these dyes and see if it helps.
Okay, let's keep playing. I like this
Okay,
game.
okay. We have Starburst sparkling ice.
Okay.
You've got a popsicle energy drink, or your stomach viruses are also going around. You grab a electrolyte drink.
All
I'm going
3
these
of them.
two.
Those 2 have red dye.
That's what I'm going
It's
with.
this one.
Oh!
Wow.
Yes, and it's grape. So it's your raspberry flavor, strawberry flavor, cherry flavor, grape flavored items are going to have more likely to have red, but these do not. These are, when they don't have the red dye, they're usually colored with fruit and vegetable juices.
Okay. I know my house is full of grape cough syrup. That's the one that we usually do. If
If it doesn't say dye free, it likely has red food dye in it.
Okay, dye-free. Very good. So that's what we're looking for. You said, she figured all of this out by looking at the label. I know it's that extra step at the grocery store. So what are we looking for in order to avoid?
Yeah, it is not necessarily the label. You want to look at the ingredient list.
Okay, ingredients.
The ingredient list,
Okay.
and you'll see it will say FD&C red 40, it'll say red 3, it'll say blue 1, yellow 5. You're going to look for those on the label, and that's how you know that an artificial dye is in the food.
Write this down.
What is the most surprising thing you've ever seen red dye 3 in that you would not expect?
You know what? I was really surprised by this.
Totally.
Same.
And I also want to point out that these baked goods, these have red 3 in them, and these were at Target. They were just, in the baked goods section.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised that these had the red 3 in them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
People are still mixing
surprising.
it up and baking it.
Very interesting.
All right.
Sarah, thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank
Yes.
you. You guys, if you're interested in this topic like we are, the nutrition and food science degree at MTSU, you can check out this program and so much more at mtsu.edu.